Hi friends, welcome back. So today we're going to be working on fixing the issue over the door. I whined and I complained and I was like, listen guys, I am not feeling this. It's not aligned, it's not symmetrical. Like, I'm just not feeling the way it looks. You know, I want the door and the windows to be the same height, and I know you guys can fix this. Let's come up with a solution for this, okay? Something that will not cost us a lot of money. On several posts on my Instagram feed, many individuals recommended like a transom window, and I keep trying to tell you guys, a transom window is just not going to work. This area was not framed so a window could fit. It's too small, and if I would get a transom window that's custom for something so small, it's not worth my time nor my coins. So let's just do something that's not that much expensive. And you know, they never tell me no. It's always, let's think about it, or, you know, just give me a moment, but it's never no. I know the work they can deliver. I know what they can do. So I was not going to settle for the way it looks. Plus the vision that I had in my mind, the way I want this greenhouse to look. Come on now, let's get it together. So my father-in-law is here working now. The correct name for these boards that he's using, I do not know. I will leave in the description below, but they're like decorative pieces. So this is a 1x something that he's using here as the base, just to fill in that gap, fill in that area. And then he's going to go in with a more decorative piece of trim to put on top of that, which looked amazing. Okay, it looked so good. I'm just so excited. I like my heart is smiling. It's like I have butterflies. Like every morning I wake up and I look out the window. That is what I see. Like, that is what I see across the driveway. This beautiful greenhouse just looking right back at me, and I'm just like, girl, like, somebody pinch me. Okay, is this real? Am I dreaming? Like, is this my life? For 4 years, I always wanted a greenhouse, but, you know, I settled for a cold frame. You know, I stayed in my lane. But now, it's happening, and it's happening so fast. I'm excited. Okay, so here he added the decorative piece. Just, I mean, look at it. Look at it. How much better does it look already just by doing that simple fix? Beyond excited. I mean, beyond gorgeous. Like, I'm just blushing. It looks amazing. And I'm happy, okay? I am one happy gal. I am pleased. I have no complaints. And now we just need some caulking to fill in all the gaps and paint. And we have yet to decide on paint. I want a certain look. My husband wants a different look. It's like he's taking over this project. Like, this project is no longer mine. It's his, you know? He also picked out the back end, as you can see, with the grooves and the plywood. Gorgeous. He picked that out. You know, so if I had known that the greenhouse would get out of control the way it is now, and as far as the budget, I wouldn't have went bigger. The budget was the reason why I did a 10x10. If I had known that the budget would go out the window, I would have did maybe like 15 by 12, 20 by 20, something like that, depending on the size and how close I can get to the fence line, because everything that we're doing is up to code. And we do have a fence line right behind the greenhouse. So when building a structure, you have to be a certain amount of feet away from the property line here in the city. So if I had known what I know now, this greenhouse would have been way bigger, okay? But that's okay. I'm still grateful. I'm still thankful. Here they are just framing out the area for the fan that we're going to be using to cool this area in the summertime, you know, when it's hot, it's humid, with the 2 doors that can open up as windows. So the fan is about 12 inches, 12 by 12 by 12, something along that lines. And it chips on by a certain temperature. So you use a thermometer, you set it, and once it hit a certain temperature, the fan comes on. It also has those flaps in the front. When it's not in use, it closes, so mosquitoes, no bugs, anything can get through, which I love. Now they're just finishing up the front with the rest of the polycarbonate sheet that we use for the roof. We're also using it in the front, and it was inexpensive. I thought of using one single flat sheet with no grooves in it, like what's on the roof. The roof has grooves, but the cost was just ridiculous. I wasn't sure how it was going to look, but once it was completed, it looked amazing. It looked really well, and I saved money because we didn't have to buy any more pieces, and it's really coming along. Now, the wire my husband is cutting off from that fence, I told him that we need to move the fence. At first, he was against it, asking like, why? I'm like, it's taken away from the greenhouse. Like, don't you see? So we are going to move the fence and put it at the corner beam, at the corner post. We're going to remove that post and just attach the cross beam to the greenhouse. The reason I have a fence is to keep out my chickens, to keep out the stray cats, and also dare from out of the veggie area, because this is my veggie garden. However, things might change because we are putting in a privacy fence around the whole property, and we are going to put in a massive gate on the driveway. So things will change over the course of the season, and we'll see what happens. I've also gotten a lot of questions in the past saying, how do I have deer in the city? And I live at the end of the block, and at the end of the block, there is this big piece of raw virgin land where there are fox and deer, just wildlife all overall. And we bought it. So it's not fully fenced in. So they come from over there and come into our yard. They've been here before me. So I can't really complain. I mean, I do complain, but there's only so much I can do unless we put up a fence. And that's what we plan on doing, putting up a fence so they can stay on their piece, and I have no issues in mind. So everything is just coming together slowly but surely. I wanted this greenhouse to be done around Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, but I did not expect it to be this grand. I just wanted a little hobby shack in the back with the glasses, something. But then once I got the glasses and I started to design the greenhouse, and then my father-in-law got involved, and he just took it to another level. I mean, look at it. Gorgeous, just beautiful. So next will be flooring, and I am super excited to carry you guys along that journey of picking out the floors. I'm so excited. So we're going to be doing tile, and the flooring needs to go down so my hot stove, my wood burning stove, can go in. And that wood burning stove is cast iron, beautiful, just antique, just gorgeous. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.